EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports, man, you know it's in the game.
Madden NFL 2004.
We come to you from inside beautiful new Ford Field for another great matchup. Both of today's teams are looking for a win and trying to establish momentum going into the stretch run. So thanks for joining us as the Bears square off against the Lions. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
One thing that can turn an average defense into a great one is the guys up front. When you have someone like this who consistently puts pressure on the quarterback, it allows the rest of the defense to drop back in coverage and not have to blitz or pressure as much. And when you can do that, offenses have a tough time getting things done.
The Lions' ground game should be a big factor in the outcome of this one. Now, we've talked about the defense that they'll face, and in order to keep them guessing, this offense will look to mix it up with screens and counters. This will force the defense to tone down their aggressiveness and not overplay anything. It should make for a very interesting matchup.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. Edinger will be kicking off. Nice distance. From the 4-yard line. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. The Bears will be without one of their receivers for this game. They fitted him for a flak jacket, but he still has some pain in his ribs after getting hit, and he won't be going in this one. Crosses it left. Stewart wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Closing in with the throw. This one falls incomplete. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Well, there's a lot of parity in the NFL right now, but neither of these teams is playoff caliber, both lacking in talent.
And they both have some very good building blocks to work with. And those are the guys that you got to look to in games like this.
Slings this one. Incomplete. That drop pass brings up 4th down.
He did a good job getting open, and the quarterback got him the ball. He just couldn't bring it in for the catch.
Jet is back to punt. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. And he stopped at the 36-yard line. Thomas didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Stewart sends a man in motion. On the call. About a 4-yard gain there. 3rd and 6. Ball on their own 41. Stepping up, gets rid of it, incomplete. Good pass rush, forcing the incompletion.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
Number 18, looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
Harrington gets set. Holman pulls him down at the 18-yard line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Schlesinger comes in motion. Tosses it left. Breaks the tackle. Just about 3 yards there. The Bears come out in a nickel package. It's the toss to the left. Stewart couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 45-yard line. Fumble. The Lions scoop it up. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 47. They line up in the I formation. Pressure coming. He's taken down in the backfield. Great call by the defensive coordinator.
And this is the type of team that likes to blitz to create pressure. They'll call the cover 2 or cover 3 on passing downs a lot of time, but they also like to bring extra guys on blitzes, trying to mix it up.
Using motion. On the carry. Gets the pass off. Goes up. Makes the catch. Schrader was there to make the catch for the 1st down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another 1st down.
They give it to the halfback. Gain of a couple on that carry. Under pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. That blitz exploited for a 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
Harrington sets up. Hand it off. 4-yard gain there. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. Using motion. Drops back. Pressure with the throw. And And he makes the grab. He beat the blitz. Decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
Man in motion. Slings it over the middle. It's going the other way. The 30, the 40, across midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, and he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! And the defense comes up with a big interception.
I'll tell you, when you get down there in the red zone, you really have to take care of the ball. And at least give yourself a chance to come away with some kind of points. If you throw a pick, on top of not getting any points, you give the ball right back to their offense.
Edinger comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. The kickoff team lines up. Nice kick and returnable. From the 3-yard line. The last drive ended with an interception. So let's see what happens as they take over again. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Hakeem goes in motion. Cross play to the right. Williams with a textbook tackle.
You don't see too many corners in the league who will come up and make a play on a guy behind the line of scrimmage like that. That's a nice-looking play.
Touchdown is the difference between these two teams as we end the first quarter with the score, Chicago 7, Detroit 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 16. Stewart, the lone setback. Ricks moves in motion. Gets the call. Knight stops him for negative yardage. He was met right at the line, might have even lost a little.
That was a case of the defense getting under the pads of the offensive line. Usually the team that gets the best leverage is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
With the pass, a good pass, but no catch.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with the ball. Just bounced off his hands.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Here come the heat. Set.
Passing on first down. Closing in, throws it, and the catch is made. He showed great concentration on that reception.
The receiver has that ability to make even the toughest receptions look simple.
It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. They line up in the I formation.
Let's go.
Pressure coming.
Watch. Now the key to this first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time it got him the first down.
Only one man in the backfield. What a collision. Holmes was right there stopping the play for a loss.
I tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Second and long. Ball on the 31-yard line. Dropping back. Under pressure with the throw. He hits his receiver. He's at the 20. Stewart could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that throw.
A receiver that can make big plays like that have to be fed the ball so they can stay in the game.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Plows ahead. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow. Peterson in the backfield. Tosses it right. There we go. Touchdown, Bears. And they keep it on the ground for the score.
I tell you, he took that thing and he never looked back.
Edinger comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
The offense seems to have their number out there. They need to rethink their strategy on defense. Maybe blitz a little more, trying to create some additional pressure. They have to find a way to get this offense out of their rhythm.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. It's on its way. From the 7-yard line. Detroit needs 2 scores to get back into this one. Using motion. Pass play here on first down. Pressure, throws it. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 27. Well, at least he got rid of it.
He saw all those guys coming, and he got out of there as fast as he could.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Closing in with the throw. The pass falls incomplete. He fires the pass, but it's overthrown.
He just threw that pass too hard. The receiver might have caught up with the ball if he used a little more touch.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Pressure coming. Throws it. Picked off. Holman made an amazing pick on that play.
The defender is really pumped up out there. He knows that this is the type of thing that can give his team great momentum.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. The Bears using motion. With the pass, nearly intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Falcons the lone back. Hands it off. Just won't go down. Decent gain, about 4. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Here come the heat. Straight out.
2 minutes left. Out of the shotgun. Man in motion. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. 4th down now after the incomplete pass. And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. Paul Ettinger lines up to attempt what will be about a 40-yard field goal. And it's up, and so that kick is good. And with that right there, they've now scored 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
The kickoff team lines up. And it's a short kickoff. From the 12-yard line.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Should be interesting to see if they want to try to pick up some points before the half or just play it safe and run the ball here on first down. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 15. Hand it off. 10-yard gain that time. Less than a yard to go. Under pressure, throws out to the left. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
3rd and short, and with timeouts left, they might just try to pound this one up the middle and pick up the first down. Stewart, play action, gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. 4th down, upcoming after that incomplete pass. They can't keep it going, and more than likely, we'll see the punter. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Could be a good return here. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bears. A huge touchdown on the punt return.
That guy just broke into the open, and then he was gone.
Ettinger comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. And now, John, they're just dominating with 24 unanswered points.
Heck, with the way they're playing right now, they could score 124.
The kickoff team lines up. They'll return this one. From the 9-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. They'll go from the shotgun.
We'll see. Come on.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Rolling. Good pass and catch there as he records his 3rd reception of the game.
The defense better start watching this guy because he's been getting some room to work with out there. And if they don't, they might wish they had, because he's the kind of guy who can really take over a game.
Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him. If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their blocks and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
Pressure. Slings it out to the left. Picked off. It's intercepted. They timed the blitz perfectly and paid off.
You know, sometimes sacks are a result of good coverage. At that time, it was an interception that resulted from a good pass rush.
They'll probably run it here because they still have a couple of timeouts.
The offense can show run, but go with a pass because they might get a favorable matchup.
Chicago will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
They're already ahead, so I don't see them taking too many chances. They'll try and run the clock down so they can get a field goal as the half ends.
Hand it off. And he's tackled at the 28-yard line. The officials are signaling holding on that play.
Yeah, when you're beaten like that, the offensive player needs to stop him somehow.
It's now 2nd and long after the penalty. They'll go from the I formation. Closing in to get the pass off. Pass falls incomplete.
You can see here he had it in his hand. It looked like he would have brought it down. And when he gets popped, the ball just squirts out.
3rd and long, looking for a great throw to convert on this one. 3rd down and long coming up here. Ball on the 38-yard line. Pressure coming. Throws it. Big opening. The 20. The 10. 5. Touchdown, Chicago. Michael Vick finds his target in the end zone for his 10th touchdown pass of the year. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. The kickoff team lines up. Short kickoff from the 10. The Lions will start this drive from the 24-yard line.
They got to have good clock management if they want to get some points in this drive. And if they can get some, it'll be a big help for them going into half.
Harrington gets set, using motion. Dropping back. Flings it to the outside. Nice adjustment. Not much there. They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half. Stewart, the deep man. Throws it. Incomplete pass. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep three things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
He makes the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
On third down, you have one job, and that's to know where the marker is and to get past it. You just can't come up short like that.
Just a little time left before the half, and they'll punt it. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's 1st and 10.
Take him out. Get in there. Stay up.
Under pressure. He's looking. Stepping up. Gets rid of it. The 40. Chicago will call a timeout here. That's their final timeout. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs. This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
Gets the pass off. The defender's got it. Campbell was in great position for that pick.
I don't think the receiver did enough to try and break that one up.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Harrington scans the defense from the gun. Dropping back, gets rid of it. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get. We need to watch the guys up front on this play. They're going to be passing. And the best thing the defense can do here is to get some pressure on the quarterback. Either throw a pick or taking him down for the sack.
Passing on 1st down. Guns it left side. He finds his man. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Hansen will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's on its way. A nice kick, and it's good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 10-yard line. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Chicago 31, Detroit 3. So with halftime now over, let's take a look at how both teams performed in the first half. Here's the kickoff team. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 11-yard line. Breaking free. Running with purpose.
You talk about protecting the ball and working the clock. All of those things come into play now as they try to put this game away.
The Lions are dominating here early in the second half. So, John, it's very surprising how lopsided this score is.
Sometimes only one team shows up really ready to play.
Stewart sends a man in motion. Hands it off. Loses the defender. Hurdles the defender. 9-yard gain. Second and 2. Ball on their own 40. Hands it off to the back. Pressure. Throws it. It's his receiver in stride. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Chicago. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone who was going to catch him. That just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. The Bears continue to increase their lead. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Ettinger is back and ready to put this one in the air. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 2. The Lions will start this drive from the 19. Off to the tailback. The back picks up about 2 on that carry. They'll go from the shotgun. Dropping back, throws it. Almost got it. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hand. This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Stewart runs through the tackle. Ullman pulls him down at the 27-yard line. Gain of about 5. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one. That one slips right through his hands. So they have 1st and 10 here. They line up in the I formation. Harrington with a man in motion. Closing in. Gets rid of it. The defender's got it. Into the open. The 40. The 30. The 20. He got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing. And he timed that jump perfectly.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
You got it.
Thomas. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing a strike to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. He slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice, and they use it a few times in just about every game. But let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
Ettinger comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. So the drive didn't have a whole lot of yardage involved, but as an offense, your job is to score wherever the drive may start, and that's exactly what they did.
I think when they took the field, they saw how close they were to the end zone. They took it upon themselves to make sure the drive got them a touchdown, not just a field goal. That's a great job by the offense to understand the situation and make the most of it.
Here's the kickoff team. Nice kick and returnable. From the 5-yard line. The Lions will start the drive from the 21-yard line. Ricks comes in motion. Stewart. Gain of about 5. Yards to go. They'll go from the shotgun. Hakeem moves in motion. Throwing. And this pass is completed. They'll move the sticks for that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. It off. Good gain of about 7 on that play. Second and maybe 3. Ball on their own 49. Pressure coming. Fakes the throw. Steps up into the pocket. Pass. Pulls him over. The 10. A great pass and a great run after the catch.
Well, you talk about a defense breaking down. Here they give him enough time to get the long pass off. Then they let him catch it, and they let him run for a long game.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
Around. Great fake. Throwing a strike to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
This is exactly how you execute the play pattern. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score.
Hansen comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. The Lions still have a long way to go. So the offense puts together a tiny string of plays that ends with the ball in the end zone and a touchdown on the scoreboard.
Now that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running. And they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 12.
The most important thing to do now is to protect the football. You got a good lead, and you don't want to throw it away by making any costly mistakes.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 24. Stewart with a man in motion. Pressure. Room to run. The 30.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. And he gets past that marker and picks up a 1st down.
ain't nothing. Stay after him. Stay after him. Bring the pass.
Split backs this time. To the air on first down. It's going to be second and just a couple after a good run.
This might be the easiest conversion the team will face today. That was a gutsy play by the quarterback to get that kind of yardage on first down.
Man in motion. Closing in. Well, John, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they didn't get anywhere. The quarterback got knocked around, but that was about it.
Third and short. Ball on their own 47. Only one man back, using motion. The protection broke down there.
That's just a case of an overload where the defense had more guys rushing than the offense had blocking.
Maynard is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. From the 21. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. Schrader in motion. To the air on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. Almost picked off. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
And he's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 23. Under pressure, throwing short to his left. On the move, powering to him. Loses one tackler. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. With two extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Dropping back, gets rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. He's short of the first down with that catch.
That's a poorly planned play. You have to know that you have to get past the first down marker on third down. Anything less has to be a failure.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. This could be a good return. So not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
Is that all you got?
He tucks it away. Puts it on the ground. The Bears get it. A heads-up play allows them to keep the ball.
Yeah, he picked up the trash.
Seven yards to go.
Stay after him. That all you got? Bring the pain.
Hand off to the tailback, setting up play action. Throwing. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
The Bears line up with two backs behind the quarterback. Stewart sets up. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. So he made the right decision there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball at their own 10. Man in motion. To carry it. Breaks free of the defender. Fumble. Loose ball. The Bears dive on the fumble. The defense came up with the ball on that one.
That ball is just as much a target as the ball carrier. And you have to remember that when you're getting tackled.
And after conversing with his coaches upstairs, he decides to challenge this one.
And I think that's the right thing to do.
I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
The call on the field stands. Detroit will be charged a timeout.
And the official was unable to see anything to change his mind, so the call stands.
But they took the time to make sure.
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. He shakes the defender. Pickup of about 8.
Sell out. Give it all you got, Cowboy. Set. Side by the side. Ain't got nothing. Either way.
Gives the ball. Misses the tackle. Thomas didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Another run. Touchdown, Chicago. And they keep it on the ground for the score.
I'll tell you, he took that thing and he never looked back.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. So they were able to use their great field position and drive the short distance to get into the end zone.
As a defense, you have to dig in there and hold them to 3 when you're put in a position like this. But that sure isn't an easy task when you're facing an offense that can move the ball like these guys.
The kickoff team lines up. Should be a return here. From the 1. The Lions face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 24. Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off the 40. Good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that second and third gear.
The Lions line up in the shotgun. Going to the air on first down. Incomplete pass. He knew that one was a catch if he didn't hit him hard.
He saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 42. Stewart, the deep man. Harrington with a man in motion. Dropping back. Pressure. Throwing. And the catch is made. Not much, but it's better than a loss.
When you see or feel the blitz and you start feeling the pressure, you got to remember that some yards are always better than none yards.
Using motion. Closing in. Throws it. Great throw. He's short of the first with that catch.
That kind of thing always makes me shake my head. What was the guy thinking? A short pass reception like that will never get you the yardage you need to move past the first down marker.
Jet lines up in the backfield for the punt. Wade sets up, waiting for the punt. Fair catch called for. This one is just about in the books.
First and 10. Ball on the 2-yard line.
Get at him, D. Set.
Good pickup of about 6. Inside their own 20.
Sideline to sideline. Get in there, line. They got nothing.
Stewart sets up.
Hit him low. Here come the heat. Ain't got nothing.
Cowboy. Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Looking to run it here. Ellis got very good penetration there. Thomas couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Sideline to sideline. Come on, partner. Bulldog, run it.
Stay out. Poke out right.
He gets the carry. Peterson barely gets enough. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz. But the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
Only one man in the backfield.
Snake up. Now the ball. Set.
Using motion.
That's all you got. You got him. You got him. Bust his grill, D. Let's go. Come on.
Hit him low.
And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Chicago 52, Detroit 10. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.